Okay, so we're back at this job site. Finally gonna start building that trellis up there. We have had all our material here for a couple weeks. We've been waiting on stucco and waterproofing of the deck so we could begin to build. And yeah, so today's the day we're gonna get started. We got a crown on this side. Let's see it bows. We're gonna go with crown out. And before we cut these, always gotta check, make sure that the first cut is square. Happened too many times where I just grab off the factory side and it's not squared. But always check up nice cuts. This entire floor has a pitch, so that way when it rains all the water runs out, which is why the post height's gonna vary. From here that way it's the same pitch. Over there it starts to ramp up, and then same thing over here. Starts to ramp up towards the elevator and then sloped out that way. So the posts all gotta get cut different lengths there. Alright, so we got our first post plumbed up both ways. Now I need to find elevations for each one of, we have 3 more posts going here. I set my string line to find the position of the bottom of each post, at least this way. And in the other direction, I just measured from the base of each post in the bottom and matched those here. So what I did was hook my post and it's right above that post, and I marked that, and I just got the same measurement for all 3. Now what I got to do is figure out heights for how I'm going to cut these posts. So what I did is I used a laser. I figured out that my height from my laser up to the top to keep everything level is 49 1/4. So you can barely see my laser dot right there with the sunlight, but I got 49 1/4. So what I got to do now with that number is add it. Now I got to figure out where my post is here. I got 49 1/4. Then I get my number, whatever it is. This one's like 53. This one was 54 1/4. So I add 54 1/4 to 49 1/4. That gives me 103 half. Same thing here. I got 103 3/8. And then over here I got 103, which shows the post getting smaller because we have a slope going that way. Alright, so we got Hugo here today. We're going to be setting beams. We got our posts plumbed up. We got buckets installed. First beam we got to run is the one running from our elevator to the outside. We need a 3'2" overhang from the center. So the way we're going to get that number is measure our beam from the elevator over to the center of the post, and then add the 32 or 3'2". Okay. Alright, so we got started on the trellis. We're already hanging tails. I made a fatal mistake and I cut that beam too short, but yeah, we're gonna have to order a second beam and replace it. All our beams are installed. Posts are plumb going out. We got Martin sanding that fascia down, covering up all the screw holes, nails. We got the primer paints here, primer, but that's pretty much it. Now just lay all the Trellis 3x on. And alright, so I didn't have a chance to record too much of the Trellis. My phone's running out of memory, but we're reaching the end, installing all the joists. Alright, we're up here finishing up the Trellis. We got the last beam, milled it out. We had to mill some joists, the last 4, but this is the last of the deck, or the last of the Trellis. I'll go and install them real quick, and then we'll show you guys what that looks like at the end. Alright. Nice. Yep.
Ahí.
Okay.
A ver, ¿quieres? ¿Yo le pisa?
Okay. $8.34 y vámonos.